they're working in that environment day in, day out, they've got a much higher chance of having an issue from asbestos than we would. So it's good to know that they've got all those precautions around them. Yeah.
We should probably segue into some of the diseases that are associated with it as well.
Cool.
Because a lot of people go, well, okay, I was exposed to asbestos when I was a kid, right? I don't have mesothelioma. I don't have asbestosis. I don't have shortness of breath. There's how dangerous can it be? Well, there's over 200 deaths per year in New Zealand that's associated with asbestosis, mesothelioma. And in a lot of cases, especially with mesothelioma, it takes some years before it actually, can be detected.
Yeah.
You can have it. It could stay in situ for, a number of years. You don't know it, and then it metastasizes, and next thing you know, you're going into the doctor with shortness of breath and a few other things. I was just talking with somebody last week, and he's been in the business for 30 years. And I phoned him up, and I said, listen, I'm phoning you for a couple reasons. But I said, I'm sorry to hear about, your recent diagnosis of mesothelioma. And he goes, yeah. I said, what, you had a couple ribs taken? He goes, 3 ribs, 2 lobes. And I go, so what's the prognosis? He goes, I'm going through irradiation right now. And he says, I don't know. And I go, you know what I'd love? I'd love for you to be a spokesman for our industry. Would you be interested in saying some words if we could? He goes, oh, hell yeah. I'm all over that. I'd love to do that. And I go, great. And he said to me, he goes, I know the exact day that I got it.
Oh, wow.
And I said, don't tell me the story.
Yeah.
Hold off on it. I want to hear it. And I mean, I don't know if that's the case, but I can tell you, it's one of those long diseases. And we don't find out about it until later. It's your dad. It's, somebody, your uncle, right? He was cutting some sophites with a skill saw upside down with a cigarette hanging out his mouth, right? That's the guy.
Yeah.
40% higher chance of getting asbestosis or mesothelioma if you were a smoker. Right? So come on, let's put ourselves back in 1970 or 1980 and you're messing with this stuff. Yeah, it was going on, right?
Yeah.
So those are the two major things. I'm doing a golf tournament on Thursday for the Mesothelioma Trust.
Oh, wow.
We're trying to create that awareness out there. And that's one of the reasons I've agreed to come on here, is that NZDAA really wants to have everybody understand there's dangers associated with asbestos and asbestos removal. And if we follow the process and protocols, we're going to have a safer environment.
Absolutely.